here at Hammock Point that it is very important. We've had a great relationship with the Faulk Center for over 20 years.
The important part is also looking at that whole child, dealing with the social, the emotional. As great as their grades may be, if they are sitting with, low self-esteem, inability to thrive as far as an individual, they're lacking. And it has been proven more and more now nationally that this is what we need. And the blessing we have at this school is because of the relationship we have had with Faulk.
The social emotional piece is so important, especially when you get parents, the community, teachers all involved. And that's everything that Joni was saying and Ms. Cook was saying. I could see a big difference from day one when kindergarten students come in and maybe they're having a tough time adjusting to that last day and they're ready for first grade.
There are so many students out there that you don't realize need help, they need support. And we take the time here at Hammock to build those relationships, to get to know every child. And if we don't take care of it now and be proactive and help them through anything that they might be going through, whether it's new to the country, divorce, anything that they might not be able to handle emotionally, we're there for them. Because if we don't take care of it now, when they get into middle school or high school, it could lead to bad decisions, bad choices, and we want what's best for our kids.
Well, as most of you probably know, that I lost my 17-year-old daughter to suicide 5.5 years ago. Mental health has been my platform and my healing since that time. And one of the biggest things is the stigma around mental health. I feel strongly that we need to educate our kids at a very early age and talk about suicide like cancer, disease, some type of viral, anything, so that people talk about how they feel. Mental health is so important, and so many people are suffering silently. Everybody just put on their listening ears and really hear what they're not saying. Educate yourself, read about it, open dialogue, and just don't hush-hush the subject of suicide and mental health. Bring it up all the time. Talk about it everywhere. Don't put it in a shame category.
I wasn't actually aware of mental health issues at all until what happened at MSD, where my daughter was in the building where the shooting occurred and lost a number of her friends. It's been, almost 8 months since the tragedy, and she's still going to therapy. We find it absolutely invaluable. This is something that people need to do and need to, when they go through a tragedy, like of any sort of tragedy, whether it be unfortunately suicides and what's left with the family that have to deal with that. It nearly needs to be mandated, I think, that people understand what a tragedy like this or other tragedies can have on their mental well-being. Well, your daughter is going to this, and is there a stigma with it? I don't care. As long as she's getting the help that she needs 100%, that as I said, I don't know what would happen to her if we didn't do what we're doing.
But the reason I get involved with the Faulk Mental Health Counseling Center is threefold. One, because it's something that helps the community. Two, it helps me. It helps me direct my clients, it helps me direct myself, my family, my friends to a free and low-cost mental health counseling center. And for the third reason, because what they're doing is just vital to our entire country. We live in a community that has completely changed after one day. On the day where we're supposed to be thinking about love and friendship and connections, we realize more than ever the connections that we need to make are for those who are troubled and have no way to express their hurt than to go through violence. What is needed is action. Action to support something that is positive, that makes a true change in our community and how we feel about ourselves in that community, and help those who really have to have a voice for when they don't have a voice at all. Everything I do has to be based on the fact that because those who are given so much have such a responsibility to give back.